good life forever.
516, you better do that.
YouTube, it's your boy Good Life Forever, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, hey, I'm be doing a nice little temp fade, man. And then the subject of this video is how to do a temp fade in 2022. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a waiver. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And as always, I'll start the haircut off with doing my client consultation. After my client consultation, I'll make sure I comb through the hair. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm putting the hair into place. Make sure I know which direction the hair is going. And by this client being a waiver, it's very important that you use your angles properly. That gets them comfortable when you're about to give them a haircut. As y'all see, man, this client very comfortable. I think this is my second time cutting this client hair. We're gonna give him a nice mid taper on the sides, give him a nice taper on the back. I'm just combing it, making sure all the hair is lifted off the scalp. I don't see nothing going on with the scalp of his head. Make sure there's no dandruff. Make sure, you know, no ringworms, things like that, diseases of the scalp. And I'm just combing through and making sure. And a lot of times I would comb the hair longer to get that muscle memory on which way to take my clippers once I begin cutting the hair. So it may seem like I'm repetitively combing the hair. I'm just basically learning the pattern of this client's hair as I'm combing, so once I get in with my clippers, I can, you know, make this thing happen. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my one guard clothes. I'm using my Oster, my cordless Oster fast feeds. I'm doing clothes. The client wanted the haircut lower, so all I'm doing is just taking it, going against the grain, following the direction of the hair, and I'm going through this hair smoothly because remember, you know, on the last clip, you know, I combed the hair for about a good, you know, 2-3 minutes or so, you know, just to learn it. So now that I've learned it, now I know what direction I need to make. And as y'all see, me cutting down the hair is cutting off clean. You know, what I would like you know, any non-barber that watches these videos, this is one thing I need y'all to know. And this is for barbers too. Make sure the hair is clean. I shampooed this client. He had a whole bunch of grease and stuff in his hair. So I took him to the shampoo bowl and I shampooed his hair. All right, so it's very important that we shampoo our clients' hair, or make sure your clients come in with a clean scalp. It makes the haircut look so much cleaner, and it makes the haircut, you know, the haircut itself quicker when you're not fighting through a whole bunch of grease and everything going through these clients' hair. You know, waivers are bad about it. You know, they'll pack their head full of grease the night before, come in the shop, still got the do-rag on, ain't even allowed the sun to actually, you know, lift the hair off the scalp, off a little sweat or nothing. So they coming in the shop, sitting in your chair with fresh grease, fresh do-rag lines and all that, and you have to fight all of that out. All right, y'all, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my gold Babyliss FX trimmers and I'm gonna set my first bald line. Now, since I went down with the grain with a 1 guard close. This fade, this transition in this fade is going to be very easy to create, because one thing about cutting hair, the lower the hair, the easier it is to fade. All right, the higher the hair, or the more length, or the more depth of the hair, the harder it is to fade. So since I got him down to a 1 guard close, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be very, very easy to fade this out. All I'm doing is I'm just making sure my ball line is consistent. I'm not taking the trimmer all the way up to that line of debarkation, because it's going to be hard to get that line out. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Oster fast feeds, and I'm just going to open it all the way up, go up about 1/4 inch, make sure I keep my panel really clean. I'm going to stay consistent and hit this. I'm just going up another 1/4 inch. All right, so I'm making 1/4 inch guidelines in this haircut. So I'm just going up, I'm closing halfway, going in between that ball line and that upper line, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna close it all the way and knock out that bottom line. As y'all see, with just the clipper alone, that bottom line is pretty much knocked all the way out. This is why it's important when you set your ball lines in with your trimmers, make sure you do not press down on the trimmer when you are setting that ball line. You just want the trimmer to do the work for you, to get the hair out the way. Then you come back upward and you don't take the trimmer up to that top line. All right, this is why it's very important. Now I'm gonna go back with the 1 guard close against the grain. As y'all see, I went a 1 guard close with the grain. So now when I go against the grain, that hair is actually starting to fade out by itself. All right, the hair is already starting to fade out by itself. Now I'm gonna go in, I'm just gonna keep it consistent with another 1/4 inch guideline. I don't want to take them too high. Now I'm gonna open it all the way in and knock out that top line of debarkation. Remember, I went in with a 1 guard close, so that 1 guard open is going against the grain. It's going to make that haircut or make this fade transition very, very smoothly. And I'm just going back behind this ear, coming back behind the ear, and I'm just, you know, using the corner of my blade to just, you know, and I'm just moving my levers and using the corner of my blade to do my fade. You never do your fade with the whole blade. You only use the corner of the blade when you're doing a fade. All right, and so that's all I'm doing. And then I'm gonna go in, come back, I'm gonna do some detail work and cleanup work. I'm going in with my 0 guard, and I'm just going in right here, and I'm just hitting that line, make sure that line is all the way out, because sometimes that 1 guard don't take that line all the way out. So I'm coming back with my 0 and cleaning up that area, doing some detail work and making sure all that's out. And then I always take the guard off and do the same thing. Use the corner of my blade, knock out some of those dark spots. And as y'all see, I take the blade off, the guard off, and I'm just going in, opening, closing my lever. The lower I go in the fade, the more I close. The higher I go in the fade, the more I open. I'm just using them little 2 to 3 teeth on the corner, and I'm just knocking out, you know what I'm saying, them dark spots within this fade. And I'm just gonna do detail work because I like to focus on one side at a time. I don't like to be jumping around the head. That's how your fades don't look consistent. So I'm just doing some detail work, scooping everything out, and then we're just gonna wait for the next panel. All right, y'all. The next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna start with the back of the nape or the neck. For those of y'all that's not barber educated or hair educated, you know what I'm saying, the back of the neck is considered the nape. As y'all see, he has eczema on the back of his neck. All right, so by the fact that he has eczema is not contagious. You can't pass eczema from one person to another. This is what he has going on. I made sure I disinfected my trimmers after I cut his hair just to be safe. But from my knowledge, you cannot pass eczema from one person to another. All right. So when you see things like this, make sure you know what you're looking at. If you're not sure, ask the client. And if you know, we cannot treat these type of things. I know y'all hear a lot of times, I treated this, I treated that. We're not dermatologists. Only a dermatologist can treat skin disorders or something like that. So make sure when you see things going on with a client's scalp, yeah, it's good to do these little hair treatments and scalp treatments, but look, y'all, I'm here to give y'all the game and give y'all the truth. If you ain't no dermatologist, you can't, we can't diagnose nobody with anything as barbers. All right, we're not dermatologists, so keep that in mind. So when you sitting here diagnosing people, giving them false diagnosis, you can't be sued for malpractice. So make sure you know what you're talking about before you get to diagnosing these clients with things going on with their scalp. All right, and leave it to the people that's professionally involved in doing that. All right, so the next thing I'm doing, same steps, one guard close. I'm taking up another 1/4 inch and I'm just taking it all the way around, and we're just doing the same steps as the right side. Now I'm going all the way open, going up under his occipital bone, sitting there. He has a small bone, so it ain't protruding out too much. I'm just going right there behind the ear and taking everything up. And as y'all see, that fade is coming in very, very nice. I don't have to work too hard because I cut the hair down kind of low, so it's easy to get this fade in here. As y'all see, he's still spinning. I didn't cut him down too low. Once he goes home, he get him a good brush session in for about 2 or 3 days. His wave's gonna be right back. But the client requested his hair to be cut lower like this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just giving the client what they want. So before everybody get in the comment section, oh, you cut his hair down too low. No, I didn't. I'm doing what the client asked me to do. This is his hair. You know what I'm saying? So during the client consultation, he wanted his hair down to a true 1, which is a 1 guard close. So now I'm going in with the half guard and I'm just flicking out all them dark spots. Then I'm gonna take the half guard off and do detail work and get all those dark spots off the back of his taper. All right, y'all, I'm gonna start the process on the other side. I'm not gonna insult y'all intelligence. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let this go ahead and roll through. Y'all pay attention and watch every single step. All right, make sure y'all like, share, comment, and make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost at 3K subscribers. I appreciate everybody that comes to my videos and show me love. This is hard work, y'all. This is hard work. It looks easy. Nobody appreciates what you do until they have to do it themselves. You know what I'm saying? I grind. I'm up. It's 1 a.m. here right now. I shot this video, as y'all see, during the daytime. So not only do I have to go to shop every day and go to a school every day and teach, but I also got to take time into YouTube and edit these videos so I can keep bringing out content for y'all. So I'm up countless hours, you know what I'm saying, bringing y'all content, bringing y'all the best content that I can provide at the moment with the equipment that I have. So it's very appreciative, man, when y'all hit them likes, give me that algorithm, man, so you know what I'm saying, I can show the rest of my talent to the world, because you don't know who's watching. You know what I'm saying? So I just want everybody to know just to keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Even though numbers might be low right now, I'm going to keep grinding, because one day my breakthrough is going to come and I'm going to be unstoppable. So my best advice for this video is to keep grinding, keep doing what you're being called to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing discourage you from reaching your goals. You know what I'm saying? The numbers may not be where I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the background is not showing you love. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the background not showing you love. You know what I mean? So you got to keep that in the back of your mind at all times. Like, everybody that you think is in your circle is really not in your circle. You know what I'm saying? Look at the friends that you have. You know what I'm saying? If they not shouting you out, if they not showing you love, if they not liking what you do, they may not be in your circle like that. But when you confront them about it, they're gonna be like, oh, I don't see your stuff. I don't see your stuff. Yes, you do. You know what I'm saying? You see it. I always remember, you know what I'm saying, where I come from. I shout out everybody that had anything to do with my career in barbering. I regularly shout them out because I want people to know that I haven't forgot about you. You know what I'm saying? I may not talk to the people I'm real cool with every single day. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a mission. You know what I'm saying? But I always make sure I don't forget where I come from, and I make sure I don't forget the people that came before me that was doing this before me. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you show love to people that you call friends, that you call your family, because guess what? That means more than anything, that the people that's closer to you is supporting everything you do and just showing love, and you ain't paying for no You ain't asking to pay for no love. You know what I'm saying? Free love is hitting that like and that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, all right? So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with the lineup, the kill shot. As y'all see, he has a lot of receding spots in his hairline. So I'm just keeping everything natural, keeping everything consistent. You know, he's smiling and laughing and everything. I'm like, hey, bro, you can't be doing all that while I'm trying to do this lineup. You know, we had great conversation, you know what I'm saying, during this haircut. We talked about some real life stuff. Like I have a thing for, you know what I'm saying, anybody that have intellectual conversations. You know what I'm saying? You know, me and him had a real intellectual conversation, had a good time. I think it was only me and him in the shop at this particular time. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we just talked about some world things, relationships, all types of stuff, man. And during this haircut, I really enjoyed cutting this client hair because, you know, it's nothing like cutting somebody's hair and having good conversation. So I'm just keeping everything consistent, you know what I'm saying, making sure I go up, because remember, you can't put a straight line on the circle. All right, making my little C cup there, coming up, cutting all them fellas hairs off. And I'm doing it from one side to another. Now I'm about to turn the chair and I'm about to hit the other side. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm about to hit his nape line. And the beautiful thing about the nape is, you know, once you put that line up on the side of that neck, man, you can really see where the fade is. You know what I'm saying? So after you put your lineup on the neck area, just come back and do a little bit of detail work, because you're going to see a whole lot more dark spots in that back taper in the back of the nape. Now I'm just touching up the beard, hitting up the sidebars of the beard. I'm not pressing down on the client. My trimmers are very sharp. I'm not pressing down on the client. All I'm doing is just placing the clipper on the skin and letting the trimmer do the work. This is how you get sharp lines in your lineups. Pressing down on people's head, it's not going to give you a sharp lineup. Just tap and go. Let the trimmer do the work for you. That's why it's electric. That's why the blades move off of a switch, and you ain't got to be slicing it with your hand. So let the trimmer do the work, and all I'm doing, I'm just staying consistent, and I'm just tapping the back of his beard, and I'm just preparing his beard for the lineup. Hitting the other side. I don't like to go straight down because his profile of his beard has like a half moon shape on the left side. So I'm just following the natural guideline of his beard. I'm not creating nothing new. I'm just following the natural guideline of his beard, getting everything crispy, getting everything clean, and trying my best to keep everything consistent. All right, now I'm coming over to the other side. As y'all see, he's kind of receding in that corner. So I'm not going to take the trimmer and go all the way up in that corner. All right, I'm going to create a line on the client's head. As y'all see, I did not take the clipper all the way up there. Just because you see him receding doesn't mean you take the trimmer all the way up in that corner and make the lineup too wide. All right, I'm creating an imaginary line on this lineup, and I'm just coming back down, working on his sidebars, and so I don't push him back. You know what I'm saying? The lineup is very important to clients, y'all. Keep the hairline natural. If they're receding, do not push the hairline back because they're receding. You know, we have things for that. You have fibers, you have enhancements. You know what I'm saying? Tune 45, Kiss Express, all these different companies make good products for these clients' hairlines. You know, use the tools in your tool bag to still give that client a natural look. We don't have to push clients back, you know what I'm saying, all the way back like that to give them a crispy look. You know what I'm saying? Take what the defense is giving you. All right, that's all you got to do. right, y'all, as I stated earlier, we're gonna go in with them fibers. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna make it too heavy. We're gonna take about 6 inches from the skin. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm not worrying about where it goes. You know what I'm saying? The trimmer is gonna clean the rest of them fibers off of their forehead. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it consistent, and I'm just keeping it natural. You see how I'm going in, filling in that receded hairline part? Look, man, it's 2022. It's technology for it's technology for receding hairlines. You know what I'm saying? Use enhancements on your clients. Offer it to them. You know, don't make it too dark. As y'all see, the way I sprayed it, it looks natural. Once I put this trimmer and run it across this client's hairline, it's gonna look like a natural look. It ain't gonna look like I put a whole patch of paint on the client's head. It ain't gonna look too dark. You know what I'm saying? I just use enhancements just to clear out those spots that where he's receding at, to give him a cleaner haircut. Look how different, look at the difference that them fibers just made on this client hairline. Look how crispy that look. I'm gonna turn around to the other side, and I'm gonna hit on the other side. You know what I'm saying? When you spraying those fibers, make sure you're tapping the fibers. You know, they don't have to have a super dark hairline to make it look natural. Now you see how that looks natural, and I'm just coming around, just cleaning everything up, keeping everything consistent. Make sure I'm going up, I'm cleaning the fibers off of his forehead. You know what I'm saying? And then even if he sweats with these fibers, guess what, y'all? It gonna look like he got a whole patch of black sitting on his head when he wipes his head. You know, so remember, fibers is a hair replacement formula. So they don't protect the client when they sweat. They don't protect the client at all. As soon as water hits, the fibers is coming off. That's why we come back and always hit them with some hairspray to hold the fibers down in place. Now I'm coming in with my Barber Magic pencil, you know, giving it that nice chalky effect to bring that hairline out. Man, that fade looks so nice, y'all. If you made it to this part of the video, please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hey, I can't stress this enough. We're going up in 2022. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be bringing y'all videos, about 2-3 videos a week from now on. So, you know, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Show me love. But that fade is looking so dope, y'all. It's looking so dope. Crazy. Now I'm using my Tune 45 triple cartridge razor, and I'm just going in, I'm just hitting them with the razor line, keeping everything clean, keeping the blade at a 45-degree angle. You know what I'm saying? Pulling the skin back so I don't cut the client. And now I'm about to work on the beard. Excuse the camera angles, it sits on my ring light, so I know y'all can't really see this process, but bear with me. good life forever.
516, you better do that.
YouTube, this is a cut. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, y'all. And as always, I'm out of here. Thank y'all for watching this video all the way to the end. And as always, good life over everything. Peace.